Chinchow's Lanturn show here. Welcome back to another episode of the Detective Pikachu Let's Play. In the last episode, we found a secret laboratory underneath the PCL lab in the library. So, by rearranging the books on one of the bookshelves. And now we are here. I'm continuing this episode on from... Yep, that's where we are. Now we're in the basement. I'm continuing this episode on from the last recording because with this series, it's a lot more easier to do that because I'm not talking about anything here. I'm going from place to place. There's a lot of story here. It's like a visual novel. Or more than a game, like a regular Pokemon game. So it's a lot different than the way I normally play. So it's really cool. I'm just saying it's a lot different from the way I normally do Let's Plays. So it's interesting. And I very much like doing this series. Very, very much. There's a notebook. It says it's a research log. Could it be could this be the corporate's laboratory? Let's check out the notebook. About the facility. February 13th, 2:30 a.m. It's last year's date. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found this room. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I heard that PCL was closed down when a Pokemon went berserk. Could this have been anything to do with that? First, I will read through the materials in this room. About March 19th, 4:20 a.m. 4:22 a.m. to be precise. It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary, and the side effects are severe. It's not it's not particular in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll have to keep it a secret from my fellow researchers from now on. About the mysterious Pokemon. April 8th, 11 a.m. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that could make Pokemon go berserk without the causes being determined. They offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, of this substance meets the request. To page 2. About Gengar. August 26th, 4:21 p.m. There was already somebody here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was the partner of one of the old staff members. It had apparently been living here alone since the facility was closed. It seems to have been here for a while, and that's why he hadn't met it until now. Gengar can't be seen on surveillance cameras, so it can enter and exit the facility freely. About moving plants. October 12th, October 12th, 2:08 a.m. It's no use. Working away from prying eyes is slowing me down on my progress on my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere where I can work on it in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so I can move it. About the complete analysis. June 19th, 12:05 PM. This date is pretty recent. Yep, that's when we came. Finally, I've finished my analysis of the equipment. I can move R's production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. Okay. Research log. Tim, look. We found what we've been looking for. A vial? It's set in that machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used for producing R. This is what my dad was after. Yep, the corporate must have figured out Harry was onto them at some point. What a fiend. I swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk. Vile. It's quite old. It looks like it's from when the PCL, before the PCL was rebuilt. A signature. John Walls. I've seen that name before somewhere. For now, I'll just give it a read. I've combined the necessary materials and let it mature for a day, but the resulting medicine has a different effect than I had anticipated. Conducted. I built this basement so I would have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. There's somebody going in a very fast car right now. There's no need, but there is. If you hear that, I am sorry. As expected, being underground made my work more easier due to being more stable temperature, and yet I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I'm aiming for. My goal is to energize Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my my all-purpose medicine no matter what. Difficulties. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked it, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite of this had the exact opposite effect from the medicine. I hope to complete it. I must find a way to stabilize the effects. Increments. I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That is more likely why we can't get them to stabilize. I never suspected that these cells were from... Well, what cells did he use? The writing is smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away too. Okay, an old research log.
you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the file. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance! I know the culprit.
You do? How? Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. Have you figured out who the culprit is? No. All right. I expected nothing less from you. What's the evidence? That's the research log. That's right. The research log. According to the times and dates, the culprit was in the basement when he came to the PCL. But the information we got isn't enough to prove it on our own. We need one last piece of evidence. One last piece of evidence? Yeah. We need the culprit was... We need the evidence that the culprit was in the lab at the time. There's a place we can go to check to check on that in this room. You're pretty vague, Pikachu. Yeah, I wanted to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. Okay. Okie dokie. Maybe we need to talk to some of the staff members here. I'm going to talk to Dorothy first.
Yes?
About the incident in the courtyard. We've captured Gengar and the case is closed. I'm glad to hear it. Still, I wonder what Gengar was doing here. Okay, you don't know anything. Should we go and talk to Fridge? He wears a white jacket. Nah, it's not Fridge. It can't be Fridge. Fridge is a good. Fridge is a good guy. There's no interior motives about Fridge, but he might know something. Yeah, we captured Gengar. About the incident in the courtyard. The case is solved. Thank you for your help. Hey, don't mention it. Gengar was the culprit, right? All the ghost stories too, right? Thanks for looking into it. Alright. Get nothing from you. Nina? Do you know anything? The incident in the courtyard. That's it. Another case solved. Thank you very much for your cooperation. You've done some great work for the last couple of days, Tim. Thanks for solving the mystery for us. Okay, so you don't know anything. Nothing here. That's the storeroom, of course. Well, I mean, I still don't like Wallace. But it...
What do you want?
Maybe it's Wallace. Yes. And Gengar's the cause of the ghost stories too. Indeed. Of course, I knew it from the start. Everything has a concentrate cause, and there's No room for suspicious nonsense. So full of himself. We're the ones who figured it all out. Now, Pikachu. We can breathe easy now. We've captured Gengar. Indeed. Seems that it clears up the ghost stories too. I can finally focus on my research. Okay. Well, there's only one person we haven't talked to yet. And I kind of like the guy, so I don't really think it's him, but, you know, looks could be deceiving. Hey, Carlos.
Hey.
So the mysterious Pokemon goes Gengar. Why would Gengar be here? Maybe it lived here in the nearby mountain pass. About the incident in the courtyard. We were able to solve the case. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I'm very grateful. Okay. Interesting. Is there anyone else I need to talk to? That's the TV researchers. They are back in the lobby. Things have been pretty rough. Yeah. You must have been surprised. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't talk to Shuckle before, did I? Are they back in the lobby? First Dorothy came. First of Dorothy, and then Nina and Fridge came in. That's Wallace. Yeah. He went into the library. And then came right back out. Maybe he was hiding the passcode shot. Most likely, he went into the meeting room next. That's where he put it on the problem on the board. He came back out and went into the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. The sneaky fella. That's Carlos coming in. He went into the library. And then Dorothy and Fridge came out to the front desk. This is right before we came in, and we started working here. This is literally the same day, same time as we arrived in the building. And there's us. And nobody suspected us until we opened the door to the courtyard. I knew it. Exactly what I thought. Tim, get the records we just saw printed out. We knew I knew you'd say that, so here. Hey, good job. You picked up the last clue. Really quickly. Now we need to bring in the culprits to justice. Yeah. Let's gather everyone in for our detective skills to shine. Let's gather everyone up for our detective skills to shine. Alright. It's time.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please.
Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
You tell him, Tim.
Others. Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlos. It's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try. Blame the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on. That's right.
The leftovers?
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true.
Right.
And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokemon to go berserk.
Okay.
I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
A vial.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Yep.
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got.
Alright. The photo? The research log.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
What? Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this.
Alright.
Tell him what we know.
The surveillance image.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry Goodman's son?
Yeah.
Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. But I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
Okay.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me! Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm
is—
down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Yeah, let's not add an aggravated assault charge. Because that way we'd get caught. The real culprit is Carlos.
We'll We'll take this man into custody. The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Alright.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
I did too.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry
Yeah.
I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by.
True.
I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll
Alright.
see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah. You know what I think? Baker already knows, too, about our investigation.
That's alright. It's best to be honest about it all.
True. I heard... I headed to Baker's office with Pikachu.
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate.
Yeah.
Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, it's not gonna
I'll
work.
admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Ooh.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Looks like we got a job.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
I heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
That's fine.
So, you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well, I suppose it's okay this time.
Yeah.
In that case.
Hold on, that's way too many.
He's gonna finish the entire lot of them.
I tell you, those sweets are meant for the clients.
Said it was okay for me to have some.
Some, not all. Some, not all. We decided to head back to the apartment to connect the dots in the series of incidents. Alright.
Hey, Tim.
What a long day. What makes you... what do you make of today's case? We found some clues on Dad, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if Carlos was the cause of Harry's accident, there's much more going on here behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm glad we were able to get closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Huh? Why are you surprised? I know my skills, but is finally what won us today. But you saved me many times too. When I fell out of Murkrow's nest, and when Gengar attacked me. Well, your timing was a bit off with Gengar, but still, thanks. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was the culprit? I really don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. When the basements that basement was currently a surprise. So the same timing as me, huh? You may you may become a fine detective yet, but I'm still the best detective around, okay? Every detective needs an apprentice. Every Sherlock Holmes needs a John Watson. Or, in the case of Elementary, a Joan Watson. And I will be your Watson, Sherlock. Or Pikachu. You know what? That's a new name for Pikachu. I might start calling my Pikachu Sherlock from now on. That's not a bad name for Pikachu. I've literally found a new nickname for Pikachu other than Super. That's cool. I found a new nickname for Pikachu. Sherlock. I like it. Still, I feel restless. You just sitting around here and waiting? Yeah. Do you want to go? What? It's not like we can participate in any interrogations, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on. We got the car. The site of the accident.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's a good investigator.
Give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too.
Me free.
Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
And there's the moon. And Mewtwo? I mean, I know that Pokemon anywhere. That's Mewtwo. What have you got to do with this, Mewtwo? Interesting. No spoilers in the comments section. Especially if you've watched the Detective Pikachu movie. Anyway, I think this is where we can end off today's episode, because that's the end of Chapter 3. And looking at my time on my Audacity, it's wrapped up rather nicely too. So I think this is perfect time to end the episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and we will start Chapter 4 in the next episode of our Detective Pikachu Let's Play on Saturday. But until next time, I am Lanturn Joe. Me de la Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. And of course you can ring the bell and you'll be notified first when new videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at Lanturn Joe, and you'll be able to get news about the channel, new videos and so much more as well. And if you want to watch some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this video. But until next time, from me, Joe, and from Lanturn as well, we'll see you again.